Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to ZTV. Today I wanted to take a few calls and just talk about stuff, get to know some of the people that watch the channel and comment on the videos and just get to know you guys a little bit. Oh, there goes a call now. Let's go ahead and take it.
Hello.
ZTV, this is Zueljin.
What's going on, man?
Hey Trackz, what's happening, brother?
Not much. Getting many calls already?
No, you're actually my first caller, man.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
What's happening?
Not much. Just eating some chips and salsa.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. I just had a whole bag of Reese's miniatures.
Okay, fat kid. Jeez.
Well, not the big bags. It's like the little bite-size, king-size minis. Well, king-size.
Contradictory.
Yeah, the minis are king-size. The bag is actually rather small.
Gotcha. So you're answering questions, huh?
I'm doing whatever, man. I'm just chatting with folks.
Cool. Well, I do have a question.
Okay.
If you're going that route, I noticed that, you've talked about it in your videos and stuff, but you've dropped your partnership, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you went from just having Jewel Beats, all songs and whatever on Jewel Beats, into having this big, long thing about your license with them or whatever.
Right.
Are you running into problems with AdSense or something? Or
Absolutely. Actually, I used to use a slew of royalty-free music when I was partnered, and everything I ever use is legal. But the beauty about Jewel Beat is it shows licensing, and when I only run one song, sometimes I just put the license in the description because I find that it might help. But it really all depends, actually. Some tracks, my Hypermine episodes and Cobblestone Chronicles episodes sometimes run 10 or 12 songs depending on episode length, and I'm having no trouble with monetizing them. But sometimes when I run 2 or 3 that they end up snagging, I guess based on the popularity or something that YouTube has seen before. I don't really know how it works. But what I'm noticing now that I'm just monetizing is that sometimes it takes 2 to 3 days to get a monetization through for something if I have to provide any extra proof or whatever the case may be. So it can be a little frustrating. I've actually let a few videos go without ads. ZTV was supposed to be monetized and it was not. And I actually only played one song from it, and it was Jewel Beat. But they didn't want to approve it, and I wanted it out at a decent time, so I just released it anyway. But
let it go.
Yeah.
That really sucks, man. So in your experience with partnerships, you have TGN, and is that the only partnership you've ever done?
Yeah,
or?
TGN's the only partnership I've ever had. I entertained a few offers, but never went fully through with them. One with Curse Gaming, and one also with Viso. But they're all kind of subsidiaries to, I forget what the major networks that hold them are. But what I found with TGN, and not to knock them because their community support is great, but the entire models for small channels are really bad. My ad revenue was terrible. I mean, it was in the toilet in comparison to what I'm doing now. Some of my revenue per video is almost 10 times what I got before. That's not typical, but every once in a while it does happen. So I don't really know if it's the way they buy ads or if it's just the sharing, but it's hard to tell because most of the time you don't have the deep analytics that you do in a partner level as you do with regular AdSense.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I was looking and just at TGN, looks like they only pay per 1,000 views. So even like at a really low level, it doesn't seem like it'd be worth it to get partnered at any rate.
Right.
Really, to me, but
right. And actually, I would recommend it. It really all depends what you do. Nobody really knows. Partnerships do give you some security blanket as far as things. If things go wrong and you get flagged, at least you have a contact, because getting in touch with YouTube is nearly impossible.
Right.
But you do get some perks with it, and the support is good. TGN helped me grow some, so I can't knock them for any of their efforts. They have a lot of community support. They put people together to do collaborations with each other. So it's not that it's a bad network. It's just if you are going for anything along the lines of trying to get paid any type of money, it's probably not a good thing.
Right. So starting out, excuse me at 30 subscribers and not really anywhere, trying to get onto a network or something would probably be a good thing because I'm not making crap to begin with.
Right.
And
what if you are worried about growth? Monetization should be the last thing from your mind until you get a substantial amount of residual views that you can pay for something. Like typically my revenue just gets poured into the Hypermind server, and it works, so it kind of pays for itself at that point. But I don't get nearly the views that a 5,000 subscriber channel would normally get, but I get enough to get by, so
cool.
Yep.
Well, that was my major question.
Okay,
oh, jeez.
Cool.
Sorry. Take a drink here real quick. Yeah, because I was just curious because I don't know if anyone else had noticed the change in your licensing for jewel beads, but I noticed and I was like, I wonder if he's having issues with that. So
yeah, if you have any more specific questions when it comes to me, I believe you could just message me, brother, and I'll be glad to answer some specific questions for you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. I message you every so often when I got something.
Okay, sounds good, man. Well, thanks for
all
calling
right.
the show.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
See ya.
Hey, Chase, thanks for calling ZTV.
Oh, hello.
Hey, man.
I am Chase, the destroyer of worlds.
Which worlds have you destroyed today?
Well, a few years back I destroyed Pluto. It's no longer a planet.
Oh, man. Congratulations, dude. That's an accomplishment. It was the babyest. Well, next time you need to take on, like, Jupiter or something.
Oh, yeah. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to manage that.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, I'm launching a satellite next December.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to get that in place.
How you get the funding for that?
That is for me to know and for others to find out.
Okay, if you don't destroy their world first, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of hard to get money from them if they don't have a planet.
Right. Definitely. So you have any targets lined up?
Yeah, I like to hit things before they're discovered so they never register as a planet.
Okay. Well, make sure not to hit Minecrafty, okay?
Alright, I'll be sure to do that. It hasn't served me wrong yet.
No. Minecrafty has treated us very well.
Yeah.
So where are you from, man?
Ohio.
Ohio. Big Ohio. Not
Yeah.
bad. That's quite a bit up the road from where I live.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually I was talking with one of my friends earlier who is he's actually British. He wanted to make this, but he's actually sleeping now because it's 1 a.m. where he lives.
Right.
You know, he said he was in your he was with you in your Zueljin's army video on the Dungeon Realms.
Oh.
Captain Redstone.
Oh yeah. I know Captain. I haven't spoken to him for a while, but yeah, I know him.
Yeah, I'm on the private server with him.
Oh, cool deal. The subscriber server for Dungeon Realms you talking about?
No, an actual.
Oh, okay, a private whitelisted server.
Fully private whitelisted.
Got you.
He wanted me to say hi for him.
Oh, all right. Well, hi, Captain. I'm sure he'll check out this video when he has a moment to.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, it was hard for me to determine what time was going on because I was originally supposed to work a portion of the day today, so I decided to make it late, and when the video aired, I actually found out that I didn't have to work, so I did jump on a couple times just to see if I could take any calls, but mostly only a couple messages here and there, so.
Yeah, the Europeans kind of got screwed over.
Yeah, well, then we'll get them next time, though. I know quite a few people that wanted to call in that their schedule was all off. My buddy Armitage is sleeping. He's been sleeping for a while now, so he was probably
sleep is nice.
Harass. Yeah, it's necessary sometimes.
Yeah, you kind of need it to survive.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Unless, of course, you don't have a planet, then I don't see what the point is.
That's right.
Yeah. So, let's see. All right. Got a joke before I get off here.
Okay, I'd love to hear it.
Okay. Why did Sally fall off her bike?
Why did Sally fall off her bike? I don't know, because she was clumsy?
She got hit by a bus.
She...
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for calling the show, Chase, and tell Captain Redstone I said what's up.
All right, I would be sure to do that
All right,
when he wakes
man.
up tomorrow. All right,
Yeah.
see you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling ZTV. This is Zueljin.
Hey, Zueljin. It's
Hey.
Tick here.
Hey, Tick, what's happening, dude?
Not much. I should really be sleeping, but I thought I'd give you a call instead.
What time is it there?
1:30.
Oh,
In the morning.
boy. Yeah, that's late for a Sunday. You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Man.
I gotta get up in a few hours.
Golly, I gotta wake up pretty early in the morning too. But over here, it's like 7:30 right now. It's not that bad.
Yeah, nice and early for you. Why
Right.
you gotta live so far away, man?
My bad. I was trying to actually make it earlier, but I thought I had to work today, but it turns out that I didn't. But I found out and the video is already released, so
Yeah,
figured
too
the heck
late.
with it. Next time I'll do it for the UK folks.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sure. Have you had many callers?
No, I only had a few so far, but
Oh.
they're here and there. I actually had a couple on top of each other, so I had to message them back, and they had to call me. I figured that it would be kind of clustered, but it's all good, you know.
Yeah, as different time zones activate, you'll get the different ones.
Yeah. So what are you into?
Man. I'm actually just playing around in FTB at the minute, and I was just wondering if you were ready for calls.
Yeah, absolutely,
Alright.
man.
Okay, might as well ask you a couple of questions, get you going.
Sure.
All right, we've spoken about it a few times, but how difficult do you find it to juggle work, family life, and YouTube?
Ridiculous. I have one of the most understanding wives in the world, and my kid's really cool too when it comes to just the time that I spend on here. And I try to regulate it. Like sometimes I can't. Like when I get days off, I have to. If I'm behind, I have to play catch up. And sometimes I just get lazy on the weekdays when I do have time, and I don't do much. But my schedule at work is really, really rough lately, so it doesn't allow me that much time for preparation. And depending on what the video is, sometimes I could just pick up and go and do a 20-minute video, straight recording, and edit it, and that's it, you know. And like today, just to get the projects online that I wanted on FTB, it took me, 6 or 7 hours today to record one video. So it really all depends on what I'm doing. But every once in a while, it has its moments, when I'm off for a little while and I can get a lot done and I can just take off the next few days and just,
Yeah, always good.
right. But it's really hard to juggle them, man.
Understandable. I mean, I'm dealing with the same sort of thing.
Right.
Just getting started myself. But
How many uploads do you do a week?
currently 6.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be pushing up into 8 soon.
Right.
And then-
I'm between 5 and 7 right now. Before I had the schedule change, I was pushing out 8 or 9 a week, and sometimes it's easy to do that, especially if you have a few games. Some games play really, really easy. If you don't have to be creative in them, it's relatively simple. Like I'd love to start doing an LP on StarMade, but there's not enough content to just do stuff yet, and it's very, very, very time intensive to make any progress to show on camera. So I don't think I could proceed with it yet. Although I might get back into Ultima a little bit because my first few videos were doing really, really well with that. So I think I've generated enough audience to get a little following. At first it wasn't catching on, but it's a real good game and it's fun to play. So I might be playing that some more.
Well, you kind of preempted my other question then, because
that?
I was going to ask about Ultima and your other game playing, because you did Firefall for a little while,
Mhm.
and you sort of dropped those away. I now understand that's because of your scheduling. But
Right. Yeah. Some of it's the scheduling, and the Minecraft content naturally has to come first, and some of it just I kind of run out of some content, or I get bored with it. Relatively simple. Like Ultima, I didn't get bored with, but it just didn't appear that it was working. So it just turns out that I got some residual views after the fact, and for Farfall, I got some general interest, but I don't want to put too much effort into other series unless my regular audience likes it, because what ends up happening is you get subscribers based on that traffic, and they want repeat views. So, you know, I have 5,000 subscribers, and I've done a lot of stuff, and my Minecraft videos sometimes don't exceed 200-300 views. So it really all depends, you know. Dungeon Realm still gets me the most views of anything, and I'm kind of out of stuff to do.
You've been slacking there.
Yeah, I need some I need some help to to progress a little bit and show some new stuff on camera is basically what it comes down to. But I got a lot of support on my last video for it, and I think I'm going to be getting together with some guys and doing some stuff on there pretty soon.
Doing more of the group stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and they just released a new area. It's a tier 5 level place, but it looks really cool. If you haven't checked it out yet, check the Dungeon Realms YouTube channel. They just put out a trailer. It's very
I'll have to. I mean, my character's only tier 1, sort of tier 2, so...
Right. Yeah, it's hard to work up from that point.
It is. Oh, God, it takes forever.
Yeah, in groups it's relatively easy, but not too large. Like when we did the Zueljin army thing, the loot was just too far and few between. But a good party of 3 or 4 people can do a lot together, you know.
Yeah. I really need to get back into those things. I play too many games as it is.
I hear you.
Can't help myself.
And then they have people messaging you all the time about, hey, guess what's on sale on Steam, or oh, look what's in the Humble Bundle. It's
exactly.
Really hard to not get distracted.
I can't help myself. Like Humble Bundle is the worst. I keep buying them. I can't help it.
These indie games are so bad for me because, like, Cube World came out and StarMade came out, and I pretty much let the smart people that I know that work with me on Hypermine do the admin stuff for it. And before I even hear about a game, sometimes Lone Wolf has the server up ready to go. You know, so it's people start logging on, and I don't even know how to play yet. I'm getting on with other people, and it's very hard to stay away from that, especially when there's work to do.
Yeah. I mean, how long does it normally take you to push out, a Hypermine video?
It really all depends. Like today, I did a really long one, but most of the time, it usually only takes me about an hour. You know, between recording and editing, because I already know what I want to do. And I get the materials prepped for it. You know, sometimes when I have to go mining, it takes a little bit longer, but sometimes, like the stuff that I put together today was basically an investment. You know, and now that that's online, I should be able to put out relatively content relatively easy, because I can continue to build and move forward and advance through tech trees because I have the basics down. But just to get the basics down set up right was pretty intensive.
It's most time consuming. Alright, so how far ahead do you plan, really, with your videos?
Not far. Not far. Like, I have a picture of what I want ultimately. Like, Cobblestone Chronicles, for instance. I already know what I want the village to look like. Sometimes I don't really know what I want the order for things to come in. It's kind of like a as-need basis. I'm very much a practical player, but... like as far as the planning, like what am I going to do for this episode, it's as spontaneous as, okay, I need to put out a video for tomorrow. What am I going to do? I need to work on this. Okay, let's work on that. What am I going to need to do that? Okay, I need this. Okay, let's do it. Fraps. You know, it's pretty much like that.
Yeah, it doesn't that doesn't really gel with how your videos come out, because they come out seeming like there's a plan there, because there's no real break in your flow of conversation and stuff.
Right. I try to fix my stuttering with editing, you know, pretty much.
All right. Okay.
It's
small jumps in the video. Almost imperceptible.
Yeah. Sometimes I try to fade it. Today was a lot of cuts, but there was a lot of different parts to it. But most of the time, sometimes I can just do 20 minutes solid of non-stop commentary, or I'll have a long story to tell, so I could do menial tasks and kind of just talk. And then some other times I don't have anything to say, so I just have to be more build focused. And I don't know, it's hard to know what's entertaining sometimes. Sometimes I watch my own videos and say that sucks, and I get a ton of applause for it, and sometimes it's just the opposite. So I still haven't figured this thing out yet.
Yeah, that's the joy of it, isn't it? It's trying to find that little bit.
Yep.
Alright, do you have any other callers coming in, or do you want to just hang around for a little while?
Not yet, man. We could talk.
Ah, cool. Your Hypermind community, and you've sort of grown that over a period of time. I didn't start watching you guys from the beginning. I've sort of jumped in kind of late. And how do you feel the community is at the minute? Because it's semi-large. It's not the largest community out there, but it's big enough.
It's very well known, but it's nowhere near, we don't have the flood of viewers that a lot of other servers have, especially the larger ones, like naturally Hermitcraft, FTB, and those kind of guys get much more, and there's some much larger YouTubers on there, but we do well for ourselves. I think I generate a good amount of interest group-wise, with all of the viewers and stuff like that. And the beauty is that there's a lot of sharing with views, and people get discovered, and we help grow talent, and it's kind of a win-win for everybody, because some of the smaller YouTubers get chances to make a name for themselves just by appearing in our videos, and people fall in love with their personalities and they get watched, and it's I don't know, it's just like a round robin type deal, When Ruby came on, I think he only had about 60 or 70 subs, but I really liked his stuff, and he was from my area, so we just got along, and that guy exploded, Benito was the same way.
Yeah.
Benito did a few beat tutorial videos after a few months on Hypermind, and those things did really, really well. He shot up big time with growth,
Yeah, I think Ruby is the reason I found Hypermind in the first place.
Yeah,
his tutorial videos, that's the one.
They spread a lot further, man. He's pretty good with the tutorial thing, and he gets
it's because he's got them on that wiki. That's
right,
why.
Right.
So he's placed his market perfectly. That guy.
Yeah, he sure has, man. Ruby's destined for success. He'll do fine.
Yeah. Now the rest of us just have to catch on to the coattails.
Yeah, but I don't want to build a tutorial audience. I'm very, very far from that. I'll do video editing tutorials to get attention, but I don't want to do Minecraft tutorials, man. People end up expecting that, and that's just not what I want to do with my time. I like to watch.
Are you sure? I mean, because you could talk about Redstone non-stop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man.
Have you got any? Have you learnt any new editing tricks that you're hoping to put into video soon?
No, except for I'm starting to play around with a couple different filters, but some of them don't work as well on Minecraft as they do in other games or in real life. Like, I had a large experiment very recently that my coworkers know that I do video editing and stuff, and I have a YouTube channel, and they were nationally recognized for some accessory attach rate or something like that for the company. So they put it on me to kind of direct and put together the video, and
great.
I got together with my managers and we kind of came up with some scenes and some scripts. So that was the first time I did that. But it's pretty much the same, except it's really hard making people look good in bad light. That's what I discovered. So I had to put into place a bunch of new filters that I'm not familiar with, and I did get quite a bit done. I made it look really good, but when I started to try to implement those same type of filters to see what it would do for Minecraft videos, that all changed. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no real lighting sources there for Minecraft.
Right.
Standard lighting all the way through.
If it's not even a house, or if it's not even a studio, it's really, really hard to capture video quality in real life and put it on camera and make it presentable. Like, I have a small green screen set up and I can't even use it just because my lighting is just pathetic. So that'll probably be the next investment that goes into everything, because I'd love to do some face cam stuff.
Oh yeah, live streaming?
Nope. Face cam videos. That's a whole nother ball game. I think you and I actually talked about live streaming before.
Yeah, we did. We did a while back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, not too while, but long ago. But I still think you should get away with it. Do some live streaming. Just have your face sitting there in the corner whilst you do something silly like mine.
Right? Yeah, maybe.
You can have these Q&A sessions be live.
Yeah, I could. If I can ever figure out how to make the darn software work for me. Another thing is I want to do it on YouTube and not Twitch because it's just counterproductive.
Have you unlocked that on YouTube then?
Oh yeah,
Is it
it's been active for a long time. I just I tried to use OBS, I think is the name of the software, and it didn't configure well. I need to get Ruby on the line because he does pretty well with it. So
Yeah, doesn't Bo do something similar as well?
Bo does Twitch.
Should work similar.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's worth a shot. But soon we'll be seeing your beautiful face in the bottom of the screen whilst you do some of your cobblestone.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Concentrating really hard on putting those stairs in.
Right. Alright.
Oh man.
Oh, here we go. I got another caller now. I'm gonna let you go.
Alright.
Thanks for calling in, brother.
No worries, man. I'll catch you later.
Alright, bud. Later.
Bye.
Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the show today. I'd like to thank Trackz, Chase, and Tick for calling in and just chatting with me. It was great talking with you guys, and I look forward to the next time we could do something like this. As always, thank y'all for watching. If y'all liked the video, please leave a like. It really helps the channel. And we'll see you next time. This is Zueljin signing off. Have a good one.